I'm C.Young, the rapper.
And I'm Rossy.
And together we are Vibe.
Time to tell our story.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
Separate the real from the lie.
What you mean?
Carpe Diem.
We actually got started here at the University of Arizona. We were both rushing the same pledge class, Kappa Sigma, and he was doing his rap thing, I was singing, and we linked up in a dorm room and we started jamming and made the song called Touch the Stars, which kind of got hot on campus for a little bit, and it kind of sparked our interest to keep collaborating together.
A couple years passed and Big Sean was opening here at the Rialto, and we opened for him. And what happened was we made a video that day. The video started getting views online and more people started saying, look, you guys should make a full album. And we listened to the people, and here we are with the second album coming out pretty soon. So
Carpe Diem.
It's been a good journey.
You know, I think people can expect a more introspective version of ourselves. It's a very personal album. I know Chris and I really spent the last 6 months honing in on what we wanted to talk about. We're talking about love, we're talking about political injustice, we're talking about death, you know, but always with a light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that's really our theme with this album.
Definitely. It's going to be a soundtrack to those thoughts that you have that never seem to have a voice. And those thoughts that you have that don't seem to have a voice are definitely on this album. If I took a picture of the universe at some point in time when it was expanding, it wouldn't be an accurate picture of the universe because it's constantly expanding. So people are always trying to generalize what hip-hop is and where it's going. It's always expanding. It might be on so-and-so right now and this song and that, but it's always expanding. And we're at that bottom of the expansion, and we hope to bubble up to the top with what we have. It's alternative, but it's still hip-hop because it has a message, it has a beat, and it has rhythm. You know?
I think those artists that really stand out are ones who, you know, like you're saying, just kind of burst into the mainstream by doing it in their own way. And, you know, those are really the ones who make a name for themselves, and we want to be that crew that does that.
That keeps hip-hop exciting.
I would say Bob Marley and Bob Dylan are two of my big inspirations. I really look up to them for their songwriting, you know, and what they stood for. They're really a voice of their generation, and, you know, I think that's kind of what's honed in on our music is the fact that we want to be a voice as well.
One of my biggest influences musically was Nas growing up. He was the one that started my whole exploration into hip-hop, and that led me to artists like Tupac, who had messages in their music, even though the media tried to distort his true self. You know, I saw a lot of pure messages come from him at an age that was young, just like me. And musically, that's what influences me. But then there's also things in life that influence us. For example, you know, a lot of this album, when I had a job a year ago, I was influenced seeing people on their way to work. One of our songs called Monday Morning, we talk about being in traffic and the whole rush that everyone's in life. And I remember that one moment in life influenced that song for me specifically.
All my life, I've been waiting for this moment, waiting for this moment to arrive, and now I'm ready. Yes,
We spent 8 months on this album, really trying to make it the best it can be, and I think it's at that point, and now it's up to you to listen to it, take it in, and understand our messages. You know, this is not forcing it onto you, this is just us telling it how we feel and talking about what's relevant. It's going to drop on International Day of Peace, September 21st. You know, we got a lot planned for the day. We're going to be in San Diego giving back to the community. We're going to be at an assembly dropping some knowledge about peace and really promoting the fact that everybody can be selfless, everybody can give back. And
I want to shout out Peace Day TV for supporting us. Shout out everybody at San Diego High that's going to be a part of the assembly. Shout out to Mission San Diego. It's going to be a big thing that the Media Rights and Vibe put together, and we want to do more than just this day. We want to do more things in the future and inspire more people and our fans and other people in your communities to try and, you know, just promote peace, because it's not far away. It's the same thing John Lennon was saying, just give peace a chance, because it can go a long way, especially with the way we're connected these days, you know.
seize the day, seize the moment.
Yeah, Carpe Diem. With the message Carpe Diem, we're just telling you the universe is on your side. Everything's all right and it's your time, you know, so Carpe Diem. I'm C.Young the rapper,
I'm Rossy.
and we're Vibe.
Yes, I'm ready for the world. Yes, I'm ready for the world.
Had writer's block till I heard the beat. Now I open my heart like surgery. I never knew how powerful words could be till I stepped on the stage and heard them scream. People of all colors applied in a young brother. I slept in depression till faith pulled the covers. Hope was a pillow, fate was the window I jumped out of just to get my love.